Hey, this is Born from Born Raw. Well, as you can see, I'm just relaxing on my hammock on my balcony. You can see a train track in the background and traffic noise, but hey, that's London, and I'm pretty happy here. Anyway, today I wanted to talk about why I became vegan, what caused it, what triggered it, and just give you my journey and see if it resonates with you at all. Basically started, I've been vegan for just over 8 years or so, and I was vegetarian for roughly 6 months before I became vegan. And so basically I was on my way home from work one day. I'd already moved to London by that stage. I was probably living in London for about 2 years or so. And I was, a regular meat eater my whole life. Ate as much, if not more, than the next carnivore. And I was on my way home and I decided to get a quick bite, a takeaway burger at a corner shop. So I bought it, got home, and just basically started to tuck into it. And I was probably on my second bite, and I was enjoying this burger, thoroughly enjoying it. And I just could not get through chewing it. It was, I took the bite, the first one, swallowed it. It was very enjoyable. The second bite, and I couldn't, and I think it overwhelmed me. The thought of it just overwhelmed me, and I stopped. From that point forward, I never touched meat again. I just felt that what I was doing was wrong. The fact that I was enjoying it probably added to my thoughts that you're eating this purely for the taste in your mouth, and that just sounded wrong to me. And these emotions and these feelings came to the surface, and I just basically couldn't do it. I couldn't face myself if I had taken another bite. Through my whole life, I had thought about it, not becoming vegetarian or vegan, but I'd thought about where my food comes from. What is the value of this coming into of this food? And I placed these numbers onto it. I guess what I'm saying is I couldn't see how what was on my plate made sense in terms of this animal's life. It never stopped me. It never stopped me in the slightest before this time. And I guess it all just culminated into this single moment. And from that point on, I never touched meat. It took me about 6 months before I cut out all animal products such as dairy and eggs. So I guess from that point it stuck in my mind, and then I would sit straight out the bat. I would go to a store and sit for half an hour reading ingredients before I put something in the basket, which was very unusual for me. I mean, I never read the ingredients of anything before. Because I was unrestricted, right? And now I didn't see it as a restriction, but something I wanted to avoid because it was wrong for me. I didn't feel it was morally or ethically sound to eat meat, because I felt it was purely for the taste in your mouth. So probably about 6 months later, I went on holiday to New York. And while I was there, I had the feeling that I was going to cut out animal products completely. And on New Year's, it was my turning my line in the sand. I was not going to touch animal products from that point on. That came with food, with clothes, with anything. No animal products in my life. And probably, I would say 2 months after I was vegan already, I didn't know I was vegan. I didn't know that vegan meant no animal products. I just thought, I'd heard the word vegan, but I didn't know what it meant. My first thought when I heard the vegan was that I thought it was a religion or something like that. I didn't pay much attention to it at all, other than remembering I'd heard the word. And I was busy emailing my younger brother, who was still in South Africa at the time. And I just told him what I was doing, and he was like, what, you don't have this, you don't have that? Basically, you're not having any milk products. He said, well, that's a vegan. And I'm like, oh, well, I guess I'm vegan then. And never looked back, never missed it for a second. And believe me, I have not missed it. And I guess the biggest reason that I've come up with for why I have not missed it is for the reasons that I've done it. I've done it for moral and ethical reasons. I feel it's wrong. And as a result, it's not difficult to say no to death and suffering. It's just so that the taste in my mouth tastes a certain way. And I've come to realize that, there are just as satisfying, if not more satisfying tastes when you take out all of those types of foods out of your diet. You stop coating your mouth and your body with all these toxins and things that stop you from experiencing food in its purest form. I felt that food and flavors have been enhanced since I've gone vegan, and specifically raw vegan. Raw vegan has even enhanced it more. I don't need as much salt. I don't need as much all those sorts of things that sort of flavor enhances. I have way less, because it's almost like that's all I taste when I put it on is the salt. I don't taste the food behind it. But anyway, that's my why I became vegan. If you have any questions or comments, let me know, and thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channels, as well as follow me on Facebook and Twitter. Thanks for watching, and see you soon.